Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Love More the Podcast. I'm your host, LaQuandra. This is Love More the Podcast, and this is the place to love more. Happy New Year! Woo!
New Year.
Woo! Okay, so joining me today is an amazing sister, cousin, friend of mine from I don't know when. When do we find out?
I think that was like '06.
But we've been friends since like 2004-ish. And we found
Yep.
out that we were cousins. Her name is Shaneeka Perkins.
Hi.
Hi, how are you, my love?
I'm good.
Good. So she's joining me today for the second installment of the Love Save My Life series. Well, first starting off, Shaneeka, Love More is a place of transparency. It's a safe
Mhm.
space, a space where you can speak freely, um, a space where I'm gonna get all in your business, but you can get in mine too.
Yeah.
Ultimately, what I feel like is going to turn into is what my life's work is, and it's for us to gain a
Mhm.
greater understanding of each other and to love each other more, and for us to just think um, and love first in all the things that we do.
Yeah.
And so, with the Love Save My Life series, we're just going to explore um, or discuss or ways that love has saved our life.
Mhm.
Um, but before we do that, I'm gonna get in your business to love more.
Oh God.
It's real easy. I'm just
Okay.
ask you some questions, and
Okay.
just whatever first comes to mind, you can just tell me your answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the first question: who do you love?
I love God. I love my kids. I love my family. I love my close friends, that close circle of people that I have. My village. I love most people. Honestly, people can get on my nerves, but I'm a people person. You know what I mean? So I do come off right away with love. It just
Mhm.
depends on how it goes. you
That's
know?
something we share.
Yeah.
That that's
I give all the love first. But it's you who might deduct from it. You know what I mean?
I want to start taking some of this.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna deduct some things out for
Mhm.
sure. Mhm.
Okay. What do you love?
Beauty. Um, I don't know. I like happy stuff.
Yeah.
Flowers. Like I love happy stuff. I don't know.
That's
I
good.
do. I do. I like positive stuff. I love the moon. I don't know. I love art. I love music. I like a
Yeah.
lot of stuff.
Okay. When do you love?
Like I said, usually right off. Typically, like if and this is in friendship, like just anything. I typically come in like always good intentions, good, you know what I mean, good vibes. I always come off with love. It just all the time, literally. It just depends.
Okay. Where do you love?
That's kind of like when. That's kind of the same as when. Um, I love mostly, I think though, like village that I was talking about. The people that I could like we have a lot of like really deep conversations or like that's yeah.
Mhm. You know, some people they love like different spaces. Like some people are uncomfortable living in certain places.
Mm-mm.
But
No,
everywhere.
not like
Okay.
looking like mm-mm.
Why do you love?
Because that's what I was always, I guess, taught to do. I don't know. I grew up in church, like the whole, love people, turn the other cheek. Um, and it's really a powerful thing. Just like just how the mind is such a powerful thing. loving people would have saved a lot of things. You know what I mean? Or having a kinder heart would have saved a lot of things, a lot of people. So
Absolutely. You made me think about, I never really talked about why I love, but one thing that I do believe is that we're here to do two things. Um, that's worship God and that's love other people.
mhm.
I say those are the main things. That's the things that we're commanded to do. That's
Mhm.
what we were all put here to.
Mhm.
So I hear you saying
And it's
that.
powerful. Like it's
It's
really a
so
powerful
powerful.
thing, you know.
It's cliche as it sounds, and people say it all the time, but it's real life. Love conquers
Mhm.
all,
Mhm.
every single thing. Love
Mhm.
conquers it. I promise it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last one. How do you love?
I'm learning that I love a little too easy, if you ask me. Like, I'm just naturally that person. Like, um, I'm learning that I have to put boundaries on that though
Yeah,
with anybody. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
But I love fully, like
Ooh, that's it.
until it's
Mm,
reduced. That's like I love
fully.
fully. I love wholeheartedly. Like even
That
in,
struck
in
me.
whatever degree, it just depends on you as a person and how you deal with me or how you handle that love that I show you or give you. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Because some people don't know how to receive it or give it.
that's it. So ultimately, you're describing what we're here to do.
Hmm.
So that's what Love More is here to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I want to be able to teach people how to love because I 100% feel like it's something that can be taught.
Hmm.
It's something that not everyone has been exposed to.
Mm-mm.
Um, just their living situations, how they grew up. It's sad. It's
Hmm.
really sad that people haven't been able to experience, like you said, fully the
Yeah.
fullness
Hmm.
of love. And so I feel like it's something that can definitely be taught, but it can be taught um, from one of the ways that that I'm that I'm putting out love more, and so that's part of it. Is story time. So I
Hmm.
feel like we're all of some of our experiences, and I think in order for us to show love and extend grace to people that you may not feel like are deserving of love,
Hmm.
regardless if we feel as though they're deserving of love or not, like they do
Yeah,
deserve to
for
be
sure.
loved. I think that once we start sharing our stories,
Hmm.
we get to know each other's stories, then we'll be able to extend that grace and
Hmm.
just ultimately love people, give them that agape love, and just love them unconditionally.
Yeah.
Um, Loving them unconditionally doesn't mean being a doormat or allowing them to just do and treat you any type
Yeah.
of way,
I
but
can
it's
love you
loving.
from afar.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's story time.
Okay.
So now I want you to tell me um, or share a time with me where um, when love has saved your life or how love has saved your life.
So, um, before I had kids, I lost two kids.
Mhm.
And it was really like unexplained. It was like, well, you just don't have any kids kind of thing. Um, and it was like that was like the lowest probably that I ever felt, and it was for years. 2003, I lost a kid. 2007, I lost a baby. Um, and then I became a mom in 2010, and that was it for me. Like my son, I want to
Yeah.
say being a mom altogether, but he was the first. So
Mhm.
he, the love I felt when I had him made me feel like I needed to have another kid. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I just love this feeling so much that I got to feel it again.
It's crazy that you say that because most parents, they are like, I don't know if I can have another baby because of how much
I
I love
don't know if
this one. I
no,
don't know if I can
I know I
divide
don't
that.
love that other one too. Like, but I wanted to feel that again. Like, He was
Yeah.
only they only come out and be a baby that one time. Like, no,
Oh,
I need
no.
to feel that again. And I feel the same about my daughter, but she's a maniac. It's so different. Like that second
He wants
kid
to be
thing is
like you so
so true.
bad.
That second kid thing is like the realest thing they ever wrote, for real.
It's the baby.
Yeah.
It's the baby because I'm the youngest sibling. So
The It's that middle kid stuff for me. I don't know. Like the second kid, you know what I mean? That first one is an angel, and then that second one is like, wait a minute now.
let me read.
But I feel the same for her. She's a maniac. I can't help
She's
it.
so stinking cute.
She's a little mean.
And I think about that often. I feel like that might have been what I said in the first one. How my son saved my life. My son, real life, made me understand.
A whole bunch of things for me.
For one, the biggest thing that he made me realize in producing life, you understand that we are all made. Look at this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw Jam coming.
We are all made to live a good life.
Yeah.
So this is what it is. He is the joy and light of my life. And
Yeah.
so he's very invasive, but it is what it is. He's mine and I'm gonna stick beside him. Um, just like okay.
Yeah, because it's too late to get your money back now, honey. I'm sorry to tell you. You hear me, Quandra?
Yeah, it's too late.
It's too late.
It's not refundable. I don't want my money back though.
Yeah,
But one
you got
thing,
to deal with it now.
so it's amazing how my lifesaver just came in. He's my lifeline for
Uh-huh.
so in the origin story, I told my story of adoption. And so how, he's the first person that I know walking this earth that has the same blood as me in his veins. So that
Yeah.
hit me in a
Wow.
whole different kind of way.
Yeah.
Um, so that on top of, okay, now I have this little person and I
That I
know
gotta
that I have to
be
instill
responsible for his life.
his entire life though, because the things that I do impart who
Yeah.
he's going to be to the world. So
Mm-hmm.
he's either going to be someone's dream or their nightmare based upon what it is that I pour into him
Mm-hmm.
and the environment that I put him in and the people that I surround him with
Yep.
and how I live my life, right?
Yep.
So he is the person, the one thing that inspired me to live my best life.
Yeah.
It made me realize and understand that we're all here to live our best life.
Yeah.
However that looks like for each of us, it looks different for all of us.
Yeah.
But that's what we're here to do. So I love that we have that in common, that our baby.
Mm-hmm. Yes, my babies.
I feel
DJ,
like
because I was like, I was like, how does a person be depressed for like years? Like it was years. I didn't know, you know what I mean? Why
yeah,
we couldn't have a baby and like what was going on. So to have him then, even with having him, like that was a miracle in itself because that doctor just happened to he was every woman in my like my aunts, my grandma, my mom, he was all of their gynecologists at one time. And you know what I mean?
he's Louise. So he's been around
For him, it was his uncle, I mean his grandfather was
uh-huh.
was my grandmother's doctor or something. So he already was like tied to my family, and I just happened to have insurance that qualified for him.
Yeah.
And right away he was like, I'm gonna check you out. I had a person with these same similar issues, whatever. I was pregnant the next couple of weeks. And it wasn't like fertility drugs or nothing. He just knew what to test for, what to fix. And then once I got pregnant, because my progesterone levels were really low, it would cause like for my pregnancies not to go full term.
Yeah.
So he was like, well, now that you're pregnant, now I have to make sure you stay pregnant. So he even knew to, you know, he knew exactly what to do. Like, so then with the second baby, that was 7 years later. So I was here in Texas. I had a whole different doctor. So But he had taught me so much, I was able to tell them, like, no, y'all have to give me this. You know, you got to, no.
Yeah.
I already knew because he laid everything out. It was perfect. So.
He gives you right what you need when you need it.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. That's a blessing. Because listen, okay, I'll, I, you know me. I was not even supposed to have kids. Okay,
Yeah.
I was supposed to be the auntie that hung out. I was out here living my life with my husband. Should the Lord bless me with another one, He already is going to.
Bless us all with another.
Bless us all.
Bless us
Amen.
all. Hey, girl.
But I just was supposed to be out here living my best life.
Yeah.
Picking these kids up and dropping them off. And then here I have a whole one of my own.
Who always comes. He's gonna make sure he comes. He's gonna come. I don't
Yeah.
care what you're doing. If you're on FaceTime, he's gonna come.
Oh yeah. No. He's mine and I'm gonna stick beside.
You got to. We don't got no choice, girl.
None. And listen, he knows I'll go to war too.
Oh yeah.
I had to tell his own dad, listen to me. He's ever in danger.
Cut it out.
This here will be burnt down. I don't play that. I don't play about mine. Don't nobody love him more than me. But G.O.D. So cut it out. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know those grandparents, they different now.
They do. They love them.
Close. They close to my level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. They about right there. It's just a hair. They're it's sick. Actually,
my mom told me they actually love the grandkids more than us. Like,
yeah,
for sure.
That's not a lie. That's not a lie.
They love them more than us, and it's probably because they can return them.
Yep, that's exactly it. That was it.
They can return them,
and they had to raise us. So they had to discipline us. They had to do X, Y, Z to us. They don't have that. They don't have that added responsibility. They can just do whatever. Excuse me. They can just do whatever, however, and then send them back to us to correct if it's out of line.
So. Absolutely. And fuss at us about it being incorrect.
Yeah. You're the person that started this. Prime example. Like, they don't like my mom. She can't stand for my baby to say lie.
Yeah.
But I don't call him a liar. I don't say those things. So you tell me where you heard it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then can you tell me why he can't say it?
Yeah.
You can't tell me.
Because that was always our rule. You like, no, I don't want to follow that rule. That was always like.
Why can't I say it though? You said it. So why?
Hey, and it's not even a cuss word, really, but
I did
want for my kids to say it though. But I think it's just because I couldn't say it. Why you think you could say it? And I couldn't say that.
Exactly. But I think one thing that I will say, because I'm going to wrap up the Love Save My Life series. I think because it's time. It's 2023. I got some things that we really about to get into. So I can be really in your business and you could be in mine too. But I wanted to end story time just by telling a story of how love saved my life in another way. So the origin story was me being adopted, me finding out at 5, and that my heart being broken at the age of 5 for the very first time. And that was what started to build my heart of compassion, the heart that I have, the love that I'm able to give to other people, always wanting to feel a certain type of way. But my parents, they saved my life. Their love saved my life. I could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
With anybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Experiencing anything. I've heard so many adoption horror stories, and I've even witnessed an adoption horror story. And so I know that their love is fruitful. Their marriage is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And their love has saved my life because I was born on the south side of Chicago, Illinois. And I was raised and well loved, even in my wonder years, baby. Them teenage years with me and my mama, baby.
Oh, God.
Kids don't talk to me. if she spoke to me, I used to be like, why is she talking to me? Like, even if she
Girl.
said hi when I came from school,
But
I was like,
imagine how hard that was for her too.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, girl,
And it
cause
was
I came and got you. You better put some respect on my name when you coming in here. Little
exactly.
13-year-old attitude.
It's that teenage life, though.
Oh.
It was that teenage life. But what's so crazy is, again, my son saved my life because after I had him, I was then able to understand there was a learning curve that
Mm-hmm.
my mother did not have. When you have children of your own, when you birth children and they're of your flesh,
Mm-hmm.
it's innate. You know why they're responding to certain.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
why they react, or you know how they need to be cared for and loved
Yeah.
on. You know, just because they're of your flesh. And she didn't have that advantage. She
Yeah.
didn't have that. And then, like I said, we're all of some of our experiences. So then I sum up hers. And then I realized, okay, what she was doing and how she handled me was teaching me to be a woman she was here 32 years before me. So
Mm-hmm.
she knows what I was going to have to go through as a Black woman. So her upbringing, the way that she raised me was for me to be able to endure all of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I just love her in a whole different kind of way now.
Yeah.
But their love definitely saved my life. And my daddy, baby, I'm a daddy's girl.
No, I know, girl.
I go to war. I get my mama together about my daddy. So everybody
Anybody
don't
can get it about him.
anybody
For
can give me
real.
about Austin Hill. I don't
Yeah.
play the radio at all because that's my name. And guess who's back? Like
Hey,
they never.
Jam.
She said, "Hey, Jen." No, sir. You gonna speak or beat it? Okay. See, this is real life stuff that we deal with. Okay, no one wants to see you. Okay, we're just talking. But yes, so I want to thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna have you back
Thank you for
because
having me.
we got a whole bunch of stuff,
No, girl, listen.
and because we're so like-minded, we just on different levels with it.
You gonna have to watch which episodes you have me on, because you know I this was the episode where it didn't require no bad words. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
but I'm gonna have you on the ones that kind of
Oh, cause
require some.
girl, I got stuff to say. So
Yeah. Oh, and it's
it's
gonna
gonna
get
get
to the
said.
nitty gritty, like parenting while healing, or um, hey, moving on.
To
I was robbed. Okay. Um, it's it's
yeah.
it's gonna get in there.
Okay.
So you're gonna be around. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
thank you so much. I love you
You're
so.
welcome. I love you
You
too.
mean the world to me, and I
Thank
hope you
you.
know.
I do.
All right,
So
ladies
it's
and gentlemen.
mutual.
I know, and I feel it. I promise I do. I promise I do.
All the time.
So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're inspired to care more, share more, be more, and to love more. Blessings and love.